Recording in progress.
All
All right,
right.
sir. Down the
Well,
Cabana Hole number 37, if I'm not mistaken, right?
okay, we'll call it 37. I'll look on the computer when I go to load all of this. But
I c- I
there you are in
can
the
I
tropics
can look at
again,
the same
Devin.
time. Yeah, I am.
Nice.
I wish. Actually, it's been rainy here. So rainy.
Well, it does look kind of windy. I see that palm tree is just
Yeah,
blowing in the wind.
it's been windy and rainy for the last 4 or 5 days.
Oh, no, I
Yeah,
like
this is episode 37.
37.
So, I am drinking 1792, sir.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to an old friend of mine, Sailor
Uh-oh.
Jerry's.
Oh, nice.
You know,
92 proof too. That's good.
listen. Oh, fresh seal. This is fresh stuff. So,
Nice.
um, I remember a long time ago, many, many moons ago, I needed a spiced gold rum. And I went, oh, I like the
Hmm.
looks of that label. And that's the only reason why I bought it
Yeah,
is the label. And it ended up being actually a good rum. So, have you got yours poured, sir?
I do.
Cheers. Here's
Uh,
here's down the cabana hole.
ch-
Clink.
cheers. Down the Cabana Hole, episode 37.
Mm, smooth. So, it's been kind of boring lately. Not much has been going on. I don't know what to
Really,
talk about, really.
except for earshots, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, first thing I got to get out is see, there's so much to talk about.
Okay.
We got to talk about that, but we also have to talk about now. Since that, he has said his VP pick,
Yeah,
Mister
you know who that is,
Mister
right?
Elegy. Yes.
Yeah.
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 I
I saw the name and I'm like, who is that guy? And then
yes.
and then I saw that that was the guy that wrote, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I knew
Hillbilly
his
Elegy.
name. And I'm
That's right.
like, well, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
in honesty, tell me you did not think of this. First thing I thought of is his BP pick needs to be Mike Tyson, because he bit off Holyfield, Evander Holyfield
Oh,
there.
well, that's the joke that I sent you, right?
Oh,
Remember?
was
Because
it?
I sent you the joke.
Oh, yeah.
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 Because you said what to talk about. And I'm
Well, and
like,
also,
what, well,
they're good friends, actually. Tyson
are
and
they?
Trump are friends.
I'm not surprised.
And Tyson, it's interesting hearing him talk about Trump. He just, really has, he likes the guy. But anyhow, so here is the thing that is perfect for a conversation like what we have, and especially given where you are right now. Dude, this was not a random shooter. You know it. This guy,
Oh, for sure.
one was groomed, and two, my daughter, who has been dead for years now, with half of a brain, would have known that that roof was a prime spot to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I was listening to Mike
Yeah.
Baker today,
Yeah.
and he was going through some of the, I don't know, facts, or I don't know if facts is the right thing, but about who was responsible for that. And according to Mike Baker, they had saw it as a place of interest, right? But it was outside of the range, and so they left it to locals, but the locals are saying no, it's their responsibility,
No,
and it's a big clusterfuck. It's a
Secret
big
Service,
clusterfuck.
that was their excuse. Say, oh no,
Yeah.
it's not us, that's on them. No,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
on Secret Service. It's on Secret Service.
I
Simple as
well,
that.
it should all be on Secret Service. Whether
Absolutely.
Secret Service is manning it or local is manning it, it's
Yeah.
Secret Service's job.
And
It
when
doesn't
you've
matter who
got
they assign it to, it's their job. They have to take responsibility.
when you've
And
got
because they're
these
not taking responsibility, that's
exactly,
it.
and
Fired.
therein lies the heart of DEI, not taking
Hmm.
responsibility.
Well, but not just that, but the head of the Secret Service, like, put in all these DEI initiatives. They're having these like little petite women trying to, they can't even hold a holster, much less, like, come on,
Well,
man.
and you got
Like, you need some,
if you got a president who's over 6 foot tall, you've got to have security around him that's over 6 foot tall. They're supposed to screen him. Two, here's the other thing. Did you hear the head of the Secret Service what she said today when they were talked to her about, wasn't this roof a prime suspect? And she said how, well, it was a steep pitch, and she starts talking like that. I'm like going, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, well, the roof is kind of steep, so it's not. No, the way she was given that kind of a response, that one, she's either an idiot, or two, this was all planned, all set up by the FBI, CIA. I don't care who it was, because they first tried to impeach him. They then
But
tried to
here's the
arrest
thing.
him. The
Here's the
next
thing.
step is to
Here's
kill
the thing.
him.
I don't disagree with you, but I think if it was a FBI or CIA thing, he would be dead. I don't think they're inept enough.
No, 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 no. No, here's how I disagree. About time we disagreed on something. It's been a while. Here's where I
It has
disagree,
been a
sir.
while.
This is where I disagree. It's just like the kidnapping for Governor Whitmer.
Mm.
It was started by the FBI. It was planned
Okay,
by the
so
FBI,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they
Okay.
recruited people.
Okay.
This kid
So
was just groomed.
I could maybe get behind that sort of deal, but this certainly isn't like the JFK deal,
No,
right?
no,
Where
no, no, no. I'm not
it
saying at
was
that level.
but I don't. I mean, I, let me conspirize on the other side. If
Okay.
I'm Donald J. Trump, if I'm Donald J. Trump, and I can win based on something like this, right? You go and you employ a marksman, a super marksman. Seriously,
It's a
a super
20-year-old
marksman.
kid.
There haven't been 20-year-old marksmen? Really?
Well, okay, there
Some
have
fucking
been, but
backcountry
he doesn't.
kid who
No, there's no chance in
I'm just
hell.
saying. You want to talk about conspiracies. I'm just
There's
saying.
no
You
chance in
missed.
hell
You
you
missed.
say,
You missed.
"Oh, you're that good that you could just nick my ear without accidentally shooting me in the head." Hell no. Hell no. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And that was
Maybe
already
his
pitched.
team.
That was already pitched by a Democrat Party dude. I don't remember his name.
Really?
He sent out a
The
message
Democrat
right after
actually pitched it?
right after it happened. He sent out a message to friends and reporters. It's like, we could go down this path because we've seen other countries like Russia, and you know how Trump is tied to Russia. And so this we could pitch that this was staged. It wasn't staged. Come on, man. It wasn't.
I'm just going down the rabbit hole of, you know,
The Cabana Hole.
the Cabana Hole of it could be. Like,
Well,
it,
okay,
if
if
you
you're
want to
going to
talk about
have
conspiracy theories, it could
no, but
be.
here's what you would have done if you're going to have it staged. You would have had shots ring out that don't hit anybody, including Trump. You're not
No,
going to go for
because
a nick of the
no,
ear. You're not going to do that. You might go for a arm, a shoulder, but you're not going to go for a nick of the ear. There's no chance in hell that they do
I,
that.
well,
We're
I don't
talking,
know.
we're talking like a quarter, a half an inch. If he would have just went, like that at a different time, he's dead. No, that was not set up.
I, I listen, I don't believe it at all. I'm
You
just
should have brought
making the
Eddie in
argument.
on this one.
Well, Eddie would probably, if I had to bring Eddie in, he'd probably say that it was the Democrats that did it. But
And you know what?
okay, so
Here's where
you're
I
a
would even
logical
disagree
guy.
with that.
Okay? You're a logical guy. You're a logical guy. Okay.
Yes.
If you have to think about all of the three options, right? One, he did it by himself. Okay. Two, he was led there by the FBI, by somebody, right? He was groomed to do it.
Groomed. I
Because
wouldn't say led there, but groomed.
it's obviously not like a real inside job because otherwise he'd be dead, right? So he was groomed or led or
Right.
whatever, right?
Right.
And then the third option is he did it to himself to guarantee a victory. Okay. If he did it to himself to guarantee a victory, that's, if you're a voter, right, and you believe that, you're already voting for the DNC no matter who, blue no matter who anyway. Okay?
Right.
If you
Right.
believe that. If you think that he was groomed, then you're you're either in the middle like us, right? And it's the most plausible thing possible, right? And you're either going to vote for Trump or you're not going to vote like me.
Or you're going to vote for
Or you
JFK.
or you're going to vote for
I
JFK.
mean
I heard he got
RFK.
Secret Service detail
RFK.
finally. He got
Sorry.
he got
Yeah.
Secret Service detail
Yeah,
finally.
because Biden didn't allow that, which is stupid.
I know because he's a dick. And so, or if you believe he was a lone gunman, right?
Right.
Then
Which could be.
it probably doesn't affect you one way or the other, right?
Right.
Because all of these things have an impact on what people do, right? Because the first thing they said is, "Oh, well, based on this, Trump's got it in the bag. He's going to win."
Well, there's still a lot of time, but right now, yeah, I would say yeah.
Right? So all these things. So, where do you fall? Where does the voter fall? And does it affect their voting? I think the only way that he's got it in the bag because of this is if people believe that he was led like that
Well,
governor
no, no,
in
no, no, no,
Michigan.
no. I disagree. I disagree. Here's two reasons why. Two reasons why. Um, he he could very easily be a lone person because the rhetoric of you cannot say that someone is Hitler, is going to destroy America, is racist, is all this. You cannot say that all the time and not expect someone to do something like this because there's nutters out there. And it wasn't so far away that it really wasn't that hard of a shot. It really
That's
wasn't.
140 yards.
Dude,
Like
it's a
the
rifle with
fact
a
that
scope.
people
He's
that's
not
my point.
moving.
It was only 140 yards. The fact that you're not having somebody at the entrance to the building checking people going in and out is just a fucking flaw in your security plan. Like all those people
Well,
should be
and see
fired.
that's the other problem is things are are with so many parts of the government are such a clusterfuck that I wouldn't be surprised if it was an absolute total screw up. However, that
Yeah.
being said, who doesn't go, huh, there's a building over there that has a great line of sight to the stage. Ah, that's all right. It's a long ways away. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's out of range. It,
It's out of range
it's
for a
out of our perimeter
BB
range. So
gun.
we're not going to do it.
Now,
Well, but what I heard was there is a like standard perimeter range
right,
which you must do stuff. Outside of that perimeter range, it's kind of a gray area, right?
right.
Like Secret Service should be doing something or not doing something, and these people that are running the Secret Service are fucking ridiculous. They're just worthless. You could just take them all out and shoot them. They're worthless. Nobody would know the
Now,
difference.
let's not use the harsh language like that. You know, like
Oh,
when Biden
sorry.
said we should put a bullseye on Trump. um, so, but here's
I'm
the other
sorry.
thing.
If you're in public office, if you're in public office, if you're the president of the United States, you shouldn't be saying to put a bullseye on anyone except our direct enemy.
Yes, agreed,
That's
agreed,
it.
agreed. Yeah,
Fucking bunch of monkeys running the show.
yeah. So, okay, the question is, which monkeys? Are they the monkeys from Jumanji, or are they the monkeys
Ooh.
from Wizard of Oz?
Or the monkeys from Planet of the Apes.
Oh no, 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 because those are way smarter.
Oh. Oh, you're right. Things might actually be going well if they were
Come on,
running the
man.
show.
Come on, man. They actually had a
Or the
very functional government.
That's true. Way more functional than ours.
Yeah. No, okay.
I would say probably Jumanji.
Yeah, because they're just running amok.
Yeah, they're running amok. At least in the Wizard of Oz, there
They're
was
they're
a
they're
someone
evil. They're
telling him
taking
what to do.
commands.
Yeah, they're taking commands. Now, maybe these monkeys are taking, I'm sure they're taking commands, but who are they taking commands from? Because it ain't the president.
But here's yeah, that's a given. If anybody thinks Joe Biden calls any of the shots, they're a moron. But here's something I want to address something that you touched on
Okay.
when you said about the Democrats doing this. I honestly don't think, even if it was an inside job, I really don't think it was the Democrats, Biden, or anybody on the Democrat side that did that. It's the deep state that
No,
knows that if Trump gets in, CIA is going to be under the microscope. FBI is going to be under the
well,
microscope.
but here's the thing.
Those guys are evil bastards, and you know that.
No, I agree with you. But here's the thing. He was in office for 4 years. Did anything fucking change? No. He didn't. Did he fire anybody? What are you
No.
doing here? You're off already?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
early night. No, like
oh.
usually I wasn't talking.
My kid was
Well,
supposed to be working, but he's
hi,
off.
little D.
Well, hey, come say hi.
I
Come down the cabana hole. Come on.
come down. No.
Come down the cabana. Oh, he doesn't want to be on. Oh, you see him in the background there? Maybe I'll
Yeah,
just
it's
turn the
like a
blur off.
ghost shadow of a figure.
Here.
Yeah,
Let's
see,
do this.
I say it's the deep state that wants to get rid of him, not the Democrats. I mean, yeah, the Democrats want to as well, but the deep state especially.
There he is. Right there. There he is.
There you go.
Say hi, Biz.
Hello.
But yeah, I hear
The
you.
deep
You
state
there?
is not elected people. The deep state are all the people that are put in position by elected people.
I know, but the last time Trump was in office,
Right.
are those
He,
people still there?
he did
Still
not get
there?
he did not get things done because one, he was a rookie. Two, he had so many Republicans against him back then, including, and this is what I think is a good segue for us, including J.D. Vance. He was a very
Was
big
against him?
anti-Trumper.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You sure
He
about that?
he called Trump the American Hitler back in 2016.
No.
Yeah,
Really? And now they're boys?
because and as he pointed out, he said he found out that everybody was lying to him about Trump,
Oh, I
and
got
he saw that
$25
Trump
in
actually did a
tips.
good job as a president. And that's when he
Nice.
came around to appreciating Trump.
Well played, Mr. Van. I like that guy.
Just like what's the chick, the model chick that spoke at the little deal yesterday?
The
Um,
model chick at
yeah,
the RNC? I didn't watch any of it. There's a model chick?
yeah. I don't know her name because I don't keep up with anything, but
I'm
she
gonna look
was
it up.
I got
Model at the
$25 in
RNC.
tips.
Amber Rose?
Amber Rose, right, right.
Amber Rose?
She spoke.
Wow.
And,
Well,
and well, hold
I got
on. Do you know
$25 in
why?
tips.
great.
Because like so
That you
many
can't
other
have.
people
I don't.
who,
Hey, I'm in a meeting.
You are
it's
not in a
like,
meeting.
hey,
We're
this
in
is
a
a meeting.
conversation.
Anyhow, like
Well,
so
he's telling me that he got 25 bucks and I can't take half. So go ahead.
like so many people, she
You
believed all
can't take
the
my
lies,
tips.
and and um and her dad was a Trumper, and she just couldn't stand it because no, Trump is a racist, and he's like going, no, he's not a racist. She started to look into it, realized how she has been lied to, and has come around. There are so many people
Well,
who
but the
have
other
that
thing is,
story.
I know. And the other thing though is Amber Rose was connected to Kanye at one point.
Well,
And we
that could
know we
change
know
things there.
Kanye was a we know Kanye was a big Trump guy, right?
True, true.
So cheers to Kanye for the one
No,
non-crazy thing.
she specifically said it was her father that brought her around.
I know. I know.
And she said, I love you, Dad.
And she said, stop being a race baiter.
Did she?
Well, that's what the USA Today said.
Hmm.
Anyways, I was gonna say, when Trump was first president, you know that guy Jim Brown, right?
Jim
He
Brown.
played he
Oh
played in the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
NFL
yeah,
and then he
yeah.
was an actor. and he does a lot of like charity work, like helping black people like get jobs and things. And he has this program called American. And he was like, when Trump became president, I had low hopes, but I sent out a note to him and he invited me there and he worked on a plan with me to help, poor people and black people get jobs. Obama never even took my call.
Right. Well, here's another story that's similar to that. Now, I don't think he's a Trump supporter at all, but Steve Harvey, I saw him
Yeah.
giving a speech at it was some kind of a function, um, basically directed towards black leaders, I imagine, and
Hmm.
he was pointing out a very similar thing. Trump invited him, to the tower and said he knew that he did charity work. What do you need? And then he just immediately got on the phone and got Steve Harvey connected with stuff. And
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
the bitch that Steve Harvey had was all of you guys, as he was talking out to this audience, every last one of you were silent. You did not, I was catching hell for being with Trump, and you guys were silent and said nothing in his defense. It was actually a really cool
Hmm.
speech to watch. I don't think he's a Trump guy at all, but the point is, and the other thing that Trump did, I guess every year we used to do some kind of federal funding towards black universities and that kind of stuff. And Trump, when
Yeah.
they
And they
when they
stopped doing
approached him,
it.
he said, "Well, why the hell are you having to come up every year? Let's just make this permanent." Boom,
Yeah.
sign it away, done.
I remember, who Larry Elder is? He's like
Yeah.
this
Oh
black
yeah.
Republican guy.
He's the
Well,
one that. Go ahead. Sorry.
he went on the Breakfast Club. It's like this uh talk show. It's run by black people, right? And well, he went on there and the guy Charlemagne the God was giving him shit about Trump, and he was like, "Listen, you should be offended when Biden says if you don't vote for me, you're not really black. Really?
Yeah.
Like now you're telling me how to behave or I'm not black?" And
Yeah.
he roasted him. That was hilarious. Totally
Larry
roasted him.
Larry Elder is the one who red pilled Dave Rubin, and I like Dave Rubin a lot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've seen I've seen Dave Rubin talk about that encounter and show that encounter where he was just going over the facts with him is all, and Dave Rubin was left there going, uh, uh, you know, facts matter.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to,
And the funny
you
thing
can or
is,
you can just be like me.
I was not a Trumper when he in 2016. Oh man, hang on.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
There we go. There you go. But now you got to see Audrey back there. There's Audrey
Yeah, yeah. Audrey looks good.
looking bright and color. Oh, we're gonna have a nice little Christmas card next year. We put uh
Oh, really?
we put Skinny over in the ruins because the ruins, dude, they're getting so overgrown with
I
every.
saw the picture you put on Facebook. It looked great. I can't wait for the party, man.
Hey, same here. Just
How
tonight.
much pork? How much pork do you want? Four?
Oh
Four
man,
pork shoulders?
we're gonna have to talk about this because I I just sent out the text to everybody, and I think I've already got about 50 people.
Cool.
We're
So
gonna be
four it is.
I think we're
Definitely
gonna
four.
finally be breaking that 100 mark, man. Last year was 99. Julie kept trying to count it as 100 because your son came over, little D, but that does not count because no kids are allowed.
No kids count. How about that?
Yeah, one, and he made 100. So point
Well,
is, I have a feeling we're gonna crack 100 this time.
all right. So we'll definitely make four, and I'll make some pork belly again because I haven't been able to cook anything since I've been here, and it's kind of you know driving me mad. I can't make cheese. I've really grown a
I'm making cheese right
fond of
now as we
making
speak.
cheese. Well, that's a different kind of cheese.
Hey, I just want to see what our time is right now. I can't,
It's oh, where is it?
I don't know where it
There's
is.
no countdown? That's stupid. Teams has a countdown.
There's, see? Well, anyhow, we'll find out when this stops and
And it
then we'll
cuts off and we'll just make a new one and continue.
yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, we don't want to just talk about assassination attempt and
No,
all of that.
no.
What
What
else
else has
is,
been going on?
well, you caught a
I heard
100 and what? How many pounds was that halibut?
it wasn't me. It was these two guys from Utah that come up every year. They caught a 179-pound halibut. I had to help them get it out of the boat because it was so big. They managed to pull it in the boat, but when they got here, Chris had to bring the what's that thing called, Biz?
Crane?
What? That his machine, the Bobcat. He has a Bobcat and
Oh
it's got
yeah,
these
yeah,
little
yeah.
forks on it. And he drilled a hole in one of them and he put like a thing that you put on your truck to carry a trailer. He put one of those on there and
Called
we
a
wrapped the
hitch.
rope around it and he pulled it up,
You're
the
talking
hitch,
about,
yeah.
you're talking about the 150.
And then I was had the rope and I'm trying to like pull the fish
Wow.
when he's moving to get it onto the table to fillet it. Yeah, it was
How much?
179 pounds. It's huge.
179. Wow. And I
179
also
pounds, yeah.
understand that your subconscious jealousy caused a 120 pounder to get away
No, no, no.
from
That's not what
Kara.
happened. That's not what happened. I'll
That's
tell
what
the
she
full
says.
story since, well, this is what happened. So the first day, Kara's never been fishing.
Yeah.
That's what I understand. She's never been fishing. So the first day, she catches the first keeper. Okay. She catches three fish. Okay. You're only allowed two, but there's five of us in the boat. So,
Right.
she caught
Right.
three.
I know the rules.
And so we were down to the last piece of bait. And I put it on her hook and I said, okay, when you lose this bait, then we'll go in. And she promptly catches a 97.5-pound halibut. This
Dang.
is ginormous.
Nice.
So she's like super geeked, right? The next day we're out and we're not catching anything. It's really
You just
it's
caught
kind of a
something
tough
there.
day. No, I missed it.
Oh,
Uh it's kind of a tough day. And she hooks into this monster and she's like, holy shit, like she reels it up for a little bit and then she's like, I can't do this anymore. So
right.
I reel it up for a little bit. I get it up to the surface and I'm like, Dale, take this pole. I gotta stab it. It's huge.
Yeah.
Like I don't know exactly how big it was, but if I had to guess, I'd say maybe 120
Right.
because it was definitely bigger than the one from the day before. So it comes up and I stab it a couple times and it starts bleeding and it just whips its tail and it goes right down to the bottom, like 140 feet or whatever we were, 150 feet. So Dale and I have to like pull this thing up, right?
It's
So,
a lead weight.
I mean, our backs were killing us. I get it up to the top and it's still like wiggling around. I'm like, all right, let me stab this again. And I go up to stab it. And Kara tells me this after the fact. She's like, I was looking at Dale and he's holding the pole and the pole went limp and his face got really big. And then if you cut to like me, I'm standing there and the fish is floating away. And I'm like,
Oh,
what the hell happened, Dale? And Kara says, you just cut the line.
yeah. That's what she
So
said.
I cut the line.
I
Damn
told
it.
her
I
it was
can't
your
believe it.
subconscious jealousy that did that.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm mad because you know how much meat that is? And I already stabbed it. Like it was
Yeah, yeah,
bleeding. So
yeah, yeah.
that thing died.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's
but it's food
awful.
for an orca or a
Yeah,
seal
it's
or
food for something else or a
oh,
crab or whatever.
it will end in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So should we pause right now so that we can start up the next one?
Yeah, let's pause
Or
and
should we
start the
just
next
or
one.
should we just end this?
It's up to you. Do you want to
Because
continue or
nobody's
would you like
watching
to end
this
it?
anyhow.
That's true. That's true. We can end on my jealous rage
Yes.
cutting the line so that
Yes.
actually I was super happy for it. And everybody was like, listen, man, you're the captain. It's your fish too. I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
You like
I
fish
had
I
a
don't
lot of
really
like
buy that.
Bruno?
I had a lot of fun messing with the texts. It's like Yeah, I'm not recognizing this phone number, so I don't know who you are. You're nothing to me. You don't count.
Well, they're
But
excited
I
to come to the
texted
party.
her
So
afterwards and said, "Congratulations." I
yeah,
did. And
it's
that's when I
the
read
98 pounder is bigger than mine. I mean, my biggest one's 86. So
my biggest was what, 50, if that.
was it 50? I thought it was like 40 something. But listen, to be
Yeah.
fair, if you catch all 40 pounders the whole time, you're good enough. And that's 20 to 40 pounds is the best tasting meat anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Exactly.
yeah, next year you got to get a crew together. I'm gonna have to come like because
Oh, no,
Kara's
no, no.
hooked.
It's yeah, definitely. It's already in my mind, it's already planned.
So
Yeah.
Kara's hooked. She's like, when are we going again? Can I come next month? Are you still
Oh.
gonna be there? When can I come? So I'm gonna have to take Jeff and Theo and his guys again. I'm gonna have to take you. I'm gonna have to take Christina and Kara and Dale. So I'm gonna be going like June, July, August, September.
You need to throw
So
in a few more coins for yourself, so that it's worth the effort.
well, it's always worth the effort.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
you know, it's
Um,
always worth the effort.
yeah, we'll definitely go next year. Obviously, August will be once again end of summer party. July
So
next
maybe
year.
maybe you guys should go in like late June.
Well, July we're going to Machu Picchu.
So early June, but actually early June is usually when it's hot and the sun is out.
Oh,
August is usually when it's rainy.
I like hot. I like sun,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now
obviously.
it's July 16th and
Okay.
it's been raining nonstop. So
Okay, we'll take a look
maybe
at that.
June might be the right time. Like
We'll take a
June
look at that.
15th, June 14th, something like that, right? Early June, like mid-June, not early.
Okay, so how do we want to end this, Devin?
We should end it by saying cheers and don't cut the line.
Don't.
Don't cut the line.
There you go. There's your lesson, boys and girls. Don't cut the line.
Don't cut the line.
All right. Cheers.
It's bad juju. All right. Cheers, Dana. I'll talk to
Clink.
you later.
Cheers, bud. Bye, little D.